Hi everybody, it's Marie from Copeland's Creations. I was on Facebook the other day and we made a project. We made this wreath right here, pretty cute. And I wanted to finish it off with a sign. So it is 2-wire wreaths attached together, and I attached them with a wire, better than hot glue after I burnt myself enough times. And then I got the eggs from Michael's. I had this ribbon in my stash. It's from Sam's Club. And then I got this last year at the Dollar Tree and put it on another wreath. There's a boy and a girl, and I just thought she was cuter. So what I want to do is I left this here because I always put signs in it, and I'm like, well, how am I going to fit that in there? So what I did was I left the hook on this cute little bunny, and then I have this. This is from Walmart. It was $1. I'm going to get in close so you can see it's got a little bevel. I think that's the word on it. I just took a second and I sanded it. It has some rough edges, so I sanded it. I even sanded the top. And then I can just attach it on there for our sign, and it'll kind of, I hope it looks good. And then I can even put my bows over it a little bit. Okay. So I wanted to do, well, it's going to say welcome. So I'm going to put welcome on it. And I have stencils that I use from Magnolia. So I'm just going to use these stencils to spell it out. And what I wanted to do, I thought about painting it all like wavy, messy colors, which I might still do until I decide. Or I thought about just continuing the egg theme and decoupage the eggs on there, and then do the welcome stencil over the top. That might be too much. I think it'll be more subtle if I do the painting. So I'm going to paint it and kind of swirl everything together. That tells me I should probably put a piece of paper down, catch all my mess ups. So the colors I'm thinking, I love my Waverly Maze, but it's probably too bright for this project. So what I have here is maize and white, so it's a lot smoother, a lot softer. I have Pool by Waverly. Okay, they're all Waverly. I have Pool and Peacock, which I've used many a times. I'm thinking the Peacock's too dark, so I'm just going to use the Pool. And I believe, I don't know why I have some, oh, I mixed Pool and white together to make it even softer, but I think I'm just going to stick with the Pool. Okay, those go out. Okay. I have celery. I know, I have sun. I'm sorry, I need this sun. I have ballet slipper and I have lavender. So, let's see, there's 5 of them. So I'm going to start them each on an area and then kind of, I think I can swirl them. You know me, if it doesn't work, I will sand it down and do it again. All right. Obviously, we've had squirrel attacks all day. So let me go let him out real quick. Purple's pretty dark, but that's okay. I think it'll be just fine. hear them? Gotta make sure, sorry, I had to make sure I had the video on, I couldn't remember. See what I'm doing? I'm just kind of making it all. I feel like there's enough yellow already in it, but oh well, I'll just do a little bit around the outside. Okay. I think the pink is maybe not strong enough. Maybe it is. Pink, green. Do you see all the colors in there? I feel like we do, but I see the purple, I see the pink, I see the green. What do you think? I think I want. Let's just pop it up here real quick while I'm still mixing, and it's just going to be kind of swirly like that. And you cannot tell because it's so bright, right? Maybe if I, yeah, you can't tell. But there we go. And then what I think I'm going to do is around the outside, probably do the purple around the outside just because it's the darkest. I'm trying to make it, yeah. So I'm going to dry it, see what that looks like, hold it up again. I may, you know, I say that and then I mess with it some more. Some distinct colors there, yeah. All right, I'm gonna give it a quick dry, see what it looks like. So I decided to use my Magnolia stencils, and to get the letters close enough together, I decided to trim a little of the extra off the sides, which does nothing to it. It doesn't affect the stencils at all, but it's nice to be able to trim them up to make them fit. I'm going to get them all trimmed up and the trash picked up, and then we'll be ready to place the letters. Wanted to say welcome. I have my letters. I cut down my stencils a little bit so some of the extras wouldn't get all over the place. So sorry about my dog. I am going to start placing by the C because that's the middle of the word. So W-E-L. I have to really think about it because I will spell it wrong. Hopefully my W will go on nicely. It has to be right here, so it's think that'll be okay. And as I've been thinking about this, I am going to use Pansy Purple by Magnolia Design. I like the brightness of it. It's a darker one, so needs to come down just a little bit. And then I am using an F for my final E, just so I get the right feel for it. So I know that it's looks good. So I'm not sure which side I like better. I feel like this side looks more smooth and continuous, and this one looks more jerky. But I know that my W has to be here, or else it will go off the page, which is not a terrible thing. So I think I'm going to start, I'm going to move these and maybe some of these down a little bit. I like the replaceable aspect of the stencils. W. Want it to be nice and smooth, continuous. And if I rotate, I could do this all day. So I'm a little bit like Captain America, right? Could mess with this all day. Let's see. Needs to go up a little higher and like a little rotated. It'll, well, knowing that I can take it off and rotate it too. Oh, there we go. Nope. There we go. So when I sanded, I didn't tell you, I used I used this nice little thing. It's 400 grit, real light. I smoothed it over and it's very, very soft now. So you want to make sure you have good contact around the letters. All this little stuff picking up, not a big deal to me. Get my pansy. Just have to really remember to not do the F. So I have to remember to, I guess I could take it off right now so I don't forget. So. And since I trimmed them down, this is how they're going to fit, which is awesome because I always have them hanging off the edge and that's never fun. So okay. This is very bright. There we go. Alright, let's get this taken up and then I can try and dry off the blue a little, or the E a little. Just dropped my O on the floor. I think it's pretty easy to tell where I screwed up on my stencils. So let me set this here for a minute. Get out a new clean wet wipe. And that's the nice thing about the chalk paste is, you know, it's water soluble, and it can take care of it pretty easily. I'm going to put y'all on mute or hold for a second. My son is calling. We are going to finish up our sign. I wanted you to see it all good and dry. I did go ahead and add the E while I was talking to my son. So I think it kind of looks like a sweet tart to me. I think that's what I'm thinking. Then what I did was I decided I wanted to put something right here at the bottom. So I decided to paint three small Easter eggs and kind of make them splotchy looking. Yeah, so what I did was I painted them all stronger colors for the base. So I used the Maze from Waverly, the Peacock from Waverly, and then I didn't have a strong a strong pink that I wanted. So I used Sugar Plum chalk paste from Magnolia, and I like that color, how it turned out. And since I painted them with sponges, then I just took an alternating color and I just puffied them up. And then if I didn't like it, if I had too much, then I just used a baby wipe to take some of it off. Right. So I thought I turned my hot glue gun on, but I didn't. And not sure, there's some. So we're gonna heat that up. They're almost dry, but I'm just going to randomly place them on there like that, just to fill up some of that negative space. And then I am going to hot glue this sign onto my gosh, I can't think what it's called, onto my wreath. It's probably not hot enough. I don't know if it's going to go on yet. Okay, let's try it. What do you think? Just like that, and it'll hopefully, I hope it hangs in there, and it is off center just like I like it. I think that's just how I want it. So get some of this other stuff out of the way. I really should invest in some thick tape to put on the back too. Like duct tape or something. But I think this should be good. then what I will do, oh, I think I could hang it and then have two hands. All right, so there you go. Wow, that's really cute. So, if you watched me make the wreath, now you saw me kind of start with the bow. I added this for you guys to see, and then we went ahead and finished it off with the inside. So, thank you very much. Once again, this is Marie from Copeland's Creations. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you get a chance, if you like what you see, think about giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. And anything you can do to help me get the word out to grow my craziness, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.